Well, good afternoon, everybody, and just a quick catch up. I'm about to leave London and head off for the idyllic village of Chawton in Hampshire for the last part of my break. Just to say, as you can see, I'm still alive and kicking. I've had a very pleasant few days in London. It was almost providential, really, that Father Dennis was going back to Ireland to visit his sister, who's really quite poorly. So I would ask you to remember her. She's in Letterkenny in Donegal, and she's broken some ribs and is really quite poorly, so I would ask your prayers for her. But Dennis has now returned. He was in Clapham actually for a meeting yesterday, which I was able to get out of. And really, as you know, I'm always looking for connections and the providential moments, and the fact that I ended up coming to London seemed absolutely right, because in the end, I was here on the Feast of the Most Holy Redeemer last Sunday. I was able to celebrate Mass because it happened to be the 54th anniversary of my ordination on the very sanctuary where I was ordained last Sunday morning. I was able to celebrate that Mass. And the following day I went down to the Little Sisters and was able to celebrate Mass. My sister's there, and celebrate Mass with some of the elderly priests and the sisters at St. Peter's. So that all worked out very well. Today, I went to an organ recital in London, and largely because I'd managed to catch up with an old school friend, Gavin. I hadn't seen him for quite a few years. He occasionally sends me a message, and I send him a Christmas card. I really was wondering how he was, and I managed to track him down again in South Norwood, and we had a wonderful conversation for a couple of hours or more. And he mentioned this church, St. Margaret, Loughbury. I think I've said that correctly. Anyway, just behind the Bank of England. And so I went up there. There was this wonderful Bach organ recital. And so there we are. And one way and another, it's just been a time for just switching off and allowing a bit of free time, and it's been good. So I hope that is clear from my demeanour. And I look forward to being back, of course, in Bishop Eton in time for the Feast of St. Alphonsus next Thursday. So there we are. There's my update. May the Lord continue to bless you and your families, especially as many of you will now be on holiday as well. And we'll get ready for a fresh start in the autumn, please God. Okay, so goodbye and God bless for the time being.